Kiva is a nonprofit organization that connects people across borders by allowing individuals to help finance a business project created by someone who is aiming to bring themselves out of poverty. Individuals are able to donate anywhere from $25 to the full amount requested in order to help a fellow citizen of the world realize their business goals. Kiva was founded in October 2005 by Matt Flannery and Jessica Jackley after their inspired in 2003 by a lecture given by Muhammad Yunus, founder of the Grameen Bank at Stanford Business School. While dabbling in microfinance by serving as a consultant for a nonprofit called Village Enterprise Fund that helps individuals start small businesses in East Africa, the pair interviewed entrepreneurs about challenges they incurred in their startup efforts. Upon their return, they developed a plan for their own microfinance project, which came to grow into Kiva. Kiva means unity in Swahili. As of April 1st, 2012, 80.46% of Kiva's loans have been directed towards women. Although borrowers are from 66 countries determined by the location of field partners, many of the societies that field partners work with are patriarchal, meaning that they heavily favor men, causing women to miss out on the resources that their male counterparts receive, making them more apt to suffer from poverty. How Kiva works, a 6-step process. A field partner is an organization that has committed themselves to the betterment of those people who are currently living on the bottom rung of society. These organizations provide financial services and/or credit to the poor in an effort to help bring them out of poverty. Types of these organizations include microfinance institutions, social businesses, schools, nonprofit organizations, and microfinance institutions. The field partners are the initial loan lenders in that they have the ability to disperse loans to borrowers as needed. They then collect the stories of individual borrowers, their picture, and detailed information on how the loan will be used in order to publish into Kiva. They are able to personally give loans up to 30 days before the Kiva loan request is posted onto the website or 30 days after. Many partners require part of the loan funds to be allocated towards mandatory savings in order to help the borrower build up their individual cash reserves. Ordinary people who browse Kiva in order to provide funds for loans are called lenders. After searching the website and finding a project they are interested in, they are able to decide to lend from the minimum $25 amount to the entirety of the loan requested. Kiva will then combine all funds provided from lenders and send them directly to the field partner. With the funds provided by Kiva, the field partner is then able to replenish their personal cash reserves from the funds they have initially given to the borrower. The field partner collects loan repayments as well as interest from local borrowers and notifies Kiva if the repayment is made as scheduled. While Kiva does not charge interest to its borrowers, it is charged by the field partners in order to cover operating costs. Once Kiva receives a payment from the field partner that has been collected from the borrower, they use the funds to reimburse the corresponding lender from the website. Lenders then have the option of relending these funds to another borrower, then leaving the money to Kiva in order to cover operational costs, or collect their funds from the site using PayPal. Field partners are responsible for choosing responsible borrowers, posting loan requests to Kiva, disbursing loans, and collecting repayments. Now I read a feature a few of the field partners that can be found around the world. The ASI Federal Credit Union targets women and minorities in New Orleans by providing loans for education, transportation, home ownership, and microenterprise. Fundación Paraguaya promotes entrepreneurship in urban and rural areas through an economic education program for youth, an agricultural high school aimed towards low-income children from rural areas to teach them the ways of organic agricultural farming and how to turn it into a business, and typical microfinancing efforts towards low-income individuals. The Urwego Opportunity Bank of Rwanda offers borrowers credit and saving accounts, training on business entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and health management. The Town We Come, as well as providing traditional microfinance services, also provides safety insurance, business networking, free medical days, medical services, partnerships with websites to sell client products online, a marketing program that promotes sales for businesses established by borrowers by featuring their products in permanent showrooms and bazaars. The Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation's goal is to help women in the province of Negros Occidental in the Philippines to achieve self-sufficiency by increasing awareness of their economic potential, their skills and productivity, and to improve their quality of life. Their services have also expanded to include hospital income benefits, life insurance, accidental death benefits, and a scholarship program which provides grants to qualifying dependents of their clients. Kiva awards field partners that show dedication to social performance, which means the good they do in their base communities, with a badge on their profile partner to identify the areas in which they are most committed and excel in. You can find badges in the areas of anti-poverty focus, vulnerable group focus, client voice, family and community empowerment, entrepreneurial support, facilitation of savings, and innovation. To start borrowing, type www.kiva.org into your URL bar and click on Land at the top left of the page. From there, you are able to select the criteria you would like to use to narrow down the field of borrowers. You have the option of choosing by country, gender, and/or what sector the borrower's business pertains to. For their search, we have simply chosen a female from Kenya. Next, we will feature borrowers that meet the criteria you have indicated. You're able to see a picture of each borrower, what the loan will be used for, the amount requested, and how much they have already received, and their associated field partner. We have chosen to select a woman named Philomena. Upon clicking on our image, we are able to get a more extensive overview of the loan, including the repayment term and how often repayments will be made. Scrolling down that same page, we are able to find out more personal information about Philomena and details about past loans. If you like what you see and are still interested in lending to your selected borrower at this time, scroll back up the page and click the yellow button that says Lend, $25 on the middle right-hand side of the page. There is a value in making more than one loan at a time. By beginning with making a $25 loan to 4 different projects with a 10-month repayment period, you will over time be able to use these same funds to add more projects to your lending portfolio. You can see the graphic that since we're collecting $10 in the first 2 months, in that third month you can already reloan $25. In the fifth month, you will be able to reloan another $25. Before the end of 10 months, you're already helping 8 different projects. From that moment on, you will always be supporting between 6 and 7 different projects at every one time. While Kiva is a great program, it does have its critiques and controversies. Kiva is slightly misleading in that the portraying that the money the lenders give to the borrowers whose profiles are featured on the website. In all actuality, the money individual lenders choose to donate is sent to the borrower's respective field partner in order to pay them back for a loan they have already distributed. Essentially, within the same field partner, it does not matter who you choose to lend to because Kiva groups the donations together and sends them as one lump sum. A comparison has been made between the way Kiva works and the manner in which child sponsorship organizations feature on television networks. Where your donation is sent to the organization, the money will not be directed towards the specific child that is featured. The average interest rate paid by the borrower as of January 2010 was 35.21%. Mohammed Yunus of the Grameen Bank argues that interest rates should not exceed that of 15% of long-term operating costs, and any amount over that should be penalized. Kiva's defense of these rates is that they are still a much better deal than local alternatives, and that costs of making a microloan with the developing world are higher versus larger, more low-risk loans in the West. An alternative person-to-person microloaning site was created to solve this issue. Instead of having a field partner work as a third party to distribute the loans, it connects lenders to borrowers directly by allowing them to charge an interest rate they deem personally appropriate. At least 6 field partners have been found to have engaged in fraud. The 2 most common methods are creating a false organization that was in reality created to funnel money into the creator's account, embezzling loan funds by collecting them from lenders but not distributing to borrowers. In one case, the amount of funds requested was overstated on the borrower's Kiva profile and the excess amount was cut by the microfinancing institution. In Peru, a woman requested a loan to purchase equipment for her fully legal cockfighting business. The fact that this profile was allowed to be published on the website spread controversy in which the organization's principles and animal rights history was questioned. Kiva took the stance that it was not the organization's desire to take themselves into a paternalistic direction, that it was up to the field partners to choose which borrower they were going to choose to profile on the site. Users simply have the ability to choose not to donate to that project if they disagree with it. The default loans were featured on Kiva extremely low despite large interest rates. This has sparked question about if the field partners were truthful considering the requirement of delinquent payments and default accounts, and instead choose to pay Kiva out of pocket in order to keep their risk rating low and maintain good credit. Kiva finds its success in that it appeals to learners to the emotional aspect of providing them a personal connection with the borrower through the picture and personal story. It is with the hope that a lender finds a story that personally calls to them that the website is able to continue to function. While we would hope that humans are altruistic, we are ultimately self-serving people. We choose who we personally feel would be helped the most because helping them gives us a happy do-good feeling. We feel as if we have accomplished something for the good of the world. Kiva capitalizes on this, and despite how you may feel about the controversy surrounding it, it cannot be denied that it is providing a global service by facilitating the extension of credit to those who are usually ignored by traditional banking institutions.